thick.
Woo! The spinorama, kind of like using the washing machine. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Remarkable, truly remarkable.
Let's call it the agitator.
I tell you what, spinorama, I like the nickname. You may have started something there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Bulls have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Free, dishes to Noah. Butler from outside. Good, and a nice assist from Noah.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Magic trail by 5. Gobert with a screen for Oladipo. Pass to Fournier. On the wing, Gordon. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Now, here's Rose. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Azania, defended by Butler. Oladipo outside. Tries to keep it alive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. Ends up going with the new group. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Vucevic. Payton is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Keller in at the 3, the small forward. This one for 3, and he gets it to go. He has 5.
Well, here in the second, not as listless. They're showing some signs of life offensively.
You know, steadying themselves. After a tough start, they're back on track.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was simply superb. He finished 21 points and, as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it.
Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Dunleavy heading to the hoop. The game now all-time.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
So it's Orlando now. Here's Keller. It's hauled in by Dunn. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Rondo. No one near him. Puts up the baby hook. Cannot hit. The Magic go the other way with it. Feeds it to Gobert. Vucevic down low. Defended by Dunleavy. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Magic shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First one falls for him. And Orlando making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And so he hits both. And here are the Bulls now. Over to the left wing. Dunleavy. The Bulls keep it alive. And Brooks gets it to go.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Gobert with a screen on run. Payton kicks to Gobert. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. 'Cause he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Orlando's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Vucevic is screen on Rondo. The feed to Vucevic. Rejected by Dunn. Tries again. And Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Rondo. Kicks to Freak. Gobert pulls it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
So it's Orlando now. Vucevic down low. Covered by Dunn. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Portis, and it's Butler in for Dunleavy. There's the pick. Oladipo against Rondo. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Gordon missing. Bulls trail by 4. Now here's Freak. 7 points in the game. Out to Brooks. 54 seconds left here in the second. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And a chance now to look at the top-scoring big men during the regular season. Freak, number 1.
He is so polished offensively in the low post. I mean, even when the defense collapses, he's got guys all around, and he finds a way to put the ball in the basket.
And you know, that's the thing. Operating in traffic is essential if you're going to be effective in the paint. And composure is essential as well. He doesn't get rattled easily, and that's why he's at the top of the list.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Livingston comes in for Aaron Brooks. It's all tied.
All right, we got a few things to cover before the second half. This isn't a game I'm going to let slip away from us. We need this one. I'll say this. We kept a very tight handle on the basketball, and that's something I always like to see. The fewer turnovers, the better, obviously. Keep your heads on a swivel out there. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Really hard to fathom he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but, you know, you never know. It could be a special night for him.
Butler team to Dunleavy on the perimeter. Dunn is out there with Portis, and it's Rondo in at the 1. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. They've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
The shot by Payton. It's hauled in by Dunn.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Orlando's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Chicago trailing here. There's the screen. Rondo kicks to Dunleavy, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Here's Dunleavy. For the lead. That is good. Dunleavy's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Oh, an illegal screen there, one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it, and you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
And Orlando making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Gobert, the screen. 5 on the clock. The pass to Keller. Here's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Dunn's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's hauled in by the Magic.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Pass to Keller. Payton outside. Outside Gordon. Lots of room. The shot misses. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside Rondo. Freak sets a screen for Rondo. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Brooks checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And a change for the Magic. Simmons is checked in.
A beautiful pass by Rondo. That's excellent teamwork.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Payton kicks to Simmons. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Brooks. Now it's a 3-point Bulls lead. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Simmons. Brooks covering. Clock at 6. And Simmons kicks to Gobert. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Here's Payton. Off target from outside.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Second shot opportunity. Dunn misses.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Simmons passes to Payton. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And it's off from 3-point range.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Rondo with it. Now Payton defending. Butler in the corner. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. And it's 6 points for Butler.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Offensive rebound. Here's Simmons. Brooks covering. It's stolen. Here we go, all alone. Here's Butler. Finished off the break. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
The Magic have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First free throw is good. So Chicago going with an... The Magic trail by 9. On the court for Orlando. Gobert is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Keller in at the 3 spot.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Butler dishes to Freak. 6 feet out. Orlando grabs the miss. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. A wide open look here for Oladipo. It's good.